For this tutorial, you'll be needing your scissors, your pattern master, and of course your tape rule. And I've already gone ahead to fold my fabric into two. And for this tutorial, we want to make sure that you have your crotch measurement, and to get it, you measure it by sitting down on a chair and measuring from your waist to where your butt hits the chair. So from where I folded my fabric, I'm going to be going in by 2.5 inches, and the next thing I'm going to do is to take out the length of my crotch, and I'm also going to be taking note of the 2 inches band, which I'm going to be taking note of my 2 inches band, which this palazzo pant is going to be having. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the length of my crotch, which is 12 inches. And from where I marked that 12 inches, I'm also going to go in by 2.5 inches. And then I'm going to be connecting these dots down and across. So from there, I'm going to take out my crotch curve. And so after joining these two lines together, right from where these lines meet, I'm going to be going up by 2 inches, and from that in 2 inches I'm going to be drawing a curve which is going to go right back to the beginning of where we folded our fabric. And so our crotch curve is formed. So the next thing is to take my round measurement. So here I am marking out the round measurement of my waist divided by 4, which is 7 inches. And from there I'm going to be marking from my waist to my hip, which is 9 inches. And right there I will take the round measurement of my hip divided by 4, which is 9.5 inches. So this is a palazzo pant, and a palazzo pant can be wide or medium sized, just the way you want. And so because I want this to be free, I'm going to be adding 1.5 inches on my hip. If you want yours to be more wider, more bigger, you can add more inches allowance. And from the end of my crotch, I am going to come down by 3 inches, and I'm also going to be going in there by 2 inches. This is going to be the start of our lap. And so I'm not going to be taking the round measurement of my lap because this is going to be a free pant, so there's no need for that. So from here where I marked 3 inches, I am going to just follow this line and just draw it across. The next thing I'm going to do is to take the length of this trouser, and the length of the trouser is 45 inches, so I'm going to mark the length right there. So I'm just going to roll a line across here, and this is going to be where this trouser is going to be ending. So I've gone ahead to place the front of the palazzo pants that we just finished cutting on the back. So we're going to be cutting the back right now. And when you are cutting the back of your palazzo pants or your trouser, you're going to be adding 1.5 inches allowance on the side of the crotch area, okay? Not by the two sides of your hips or the middle of your trouser. You're going to be adding 1.5 inches allowance, and also at the middle of the back, at the middle of the back of the trouser, you will be adding 2 inches allowance or 1.5 inches allowance. Here I'm going to be adding 1.5 inches allowance right there at the middle of my pants, okay? So just as I said, at the middle of the back of the trouser, I'm going to be coming up by 2 inches. You can come up by 1.5 inches, but for mine, I'm coming up by 2 inches, and I'm going to be connecting this down to the side of my trouser, all right? So I thought to show how to fix an elastic band for this palazzo pant. I've gone ahead to join the front to the back, and I'm just measuring the round waist, and the round waist of my palazzo pant is about 39 inches. So I've already gone ahead to cut out my band. Now this band is 39 inches long, which is the round measurement we got from the trouser, okay? It is 39 inches long, and the wideness of this band is 5 inches. Just so when I fold it and fix on my trouser, it is going to go back to 2 inches. And then I have an elastic band. This elastic band is already 2 inches wide, and for the length I am going to be measuring out my round waist, okay? So my exact round waist, which is 27 inches, and I'm going to be adding 1 inch allowance, so it's going to be making it 28 inches. So what you want to do is fold your band into two. You can iron it to keep it in place. When you fold your band, then you put this elastic in between your band, and then you sew it just at the beginning to keep both of them in place. Okay, so this is what I'm doing right now. My elastic band is in between my band, and I'm just sewing it there at the beginning to keep the both of them in place, and then making sure that it's folded with the elastic band in between my band. I'm going to start joining it to the waist of my trouser. And while I'm joining this, I'm going to make sure that I am not sewing on the elastic, just so I can stretch out my elastic as I'm going round. Okay, remember that my band is longer than the elastic. The elastic is the measurement of my exact waist, okay? The elastic is 27 inches and the band is 39 inches. So as I'm going around, I am going to be stretching out the elastic until I reach to the end of the waist of this trouser. So when you are done with this, you're going to see that the elastic is going to snatch up the trouser back to your exact waist measurement.
So let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is basically something that you can wear to just maybe to the mall.